Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So this week's video is going to be on the shorter side. I decided to just film my I guess like a doodling session, a very tiny doodling session. I did with obviously just Crayola markers and a fine liner. So I'll have all the materials listed as always at the beginning of the video as well as in the description. So yeah, today I'm going to be using my sketchbook that I usually do some of these cleaner doodles in. I like to use this specific sketchbook because it's technically a watercolor sketchbook, but for me it's on the lightweight side, and because of that I don't like to use it with like heavy washes or anything. I've done a few watercolor stuff in the sketchbook and it's not exactly my favorite to use for like watercolor painting or anything, so I like using it for doodles. And I noticed that if you use like Crayola Super Tips on this paper, you get this, like, it comes out very vibrant but also a little less streaky compared to like normal sketchbook paper or heavyweight cardstock because it's not drying as quickly. Now, I guess I did those doodles a little bit, like the one with the orange and the blue, kind of a while ago, so I wasn't sure whether or not I used this specific pen for it. So the pen that I'm using for the line work is called the Uniball Vision Needle, and I don't know if I just didn't wait long enough or it's just reacting with the paper in a weird way, but this is supposed to be a waterproof pen, but when I was using it for the doodles today, whenever I had some markers go on top of the line work, sometimes it smudged and sometimes it didn't. So I'm just wondering if I didn't give it enough time or it's just literally all the lighter colors were only smudging with this marker. So as you can see, for the first doodle I'm doing the line work with this pen, and I have some gripes about this particular doodle only because I didn't realize that I was drawing at such a steep angle to the point where I didn't notice how wonky his proportions were, which is a little bit weird because the other two doodles I kind of freehand the proportions, and this one I tried, I guess, measuring out the proportion, at least for like his body, which is because I wanted to practice drawing male bodies, or at least like the shape of their bodies, not like full on rendering and stuff. But this one is actually, I gave him too small and short of his lower half compared to his upper half, so he has kind of like a large head compared to like really stubby looking legs. I could have fixed it if I lowered his legs up, like his knees a bit. That would have balanced it out a bit. But as you can see, for this next one I decided to just pretty much freehand his proportions. Like, I'm not doing a undersketch underneath and then doing the clothes on top. I'm just seeing what my reference looks like and then I just doodle. So I consider these like my mindless doodles because I am using the pose usually from the reference that I'm using. So all these doodles, if you guys didn't know, is of Minghao or D8 from 17, and I like to draw his fashion looks because he has a very unique styling, I guess, for his clothes, because a lot of the times when they're out and about or like airport fashion and all that stuff, like they style their own clothes, so I like drawing his clothes. First one was from a Twitter update quite recently after Going 17 came out. I still have to watch it, but I think it's during their Secret Santa part, so he was wearing red with dark pants. This one's from is it Weibo? The Chinese, I guess, like social media site where D8 and June update like quite frequently. So this is from one of their Weibo updates, which I really love this outfit. That scarf is just so nice, like so big and flowy, and his like a pea coat, I guess, he's wearing. I really like this one. Obviously when I did the line art, I made sure to do the skin tone prior to doing the line art so that I didn't always mess up near his face, because I find the face very important to keep like fairly clean. And yeah, here's the last doodle that I did, and it's just Minghao from Going 17 from last week, which was the escape, I guess. or them on the playground playing the escape game, or I guess for us it's kind of similar to, is it Cops and Robbers? Not quite, I guess. But yeah, it's his green outfit, and I actually really like this one. I think the pose is quite cute too, and his like big baggy sleeves and cute overalls. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing these simple doodles. I hope you guys don't mind that this week's video is gonna be a bit shorter. I'm just gonna quickly wrap this up and say that thank you very much for 7K on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. I am gonna take a bit of a small break, probably starting next week. So the next few videos after next week's videos probably will be backlogged videos up until probably mid-January, I think. Hopefully I can get enough backlogged videos out. But thank you very much for watching me do a little doodle session. I have a few more doodling sessions planned for the rest of the month. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!